saith the Lord. So here we see the promise, the divine response to the cry of hopelessness. The dynamic word and the divine breath of God are sent in response to that cry, this valley full of dry bones. It's a gracious, it's a life-giving response to men, women, and children who were slain because of their own sin. God graciously promises all these things for a special purpose, so that we might know that the Lord has spoken and done these things in our lives. Then shall ye know that I, the Lord, have spoken and performed it. The return to the promised land for the children of Israel is compared to being raised from the dead, a resurrection. But there's more to it than just the physical fulfillment of Israel returning from exile. It's full of spiritual truth too, isn't it? The spiritual reality of raising dead sinners to life, of a church being built up through the power, through the Spirit of God breathing and speaking. Speaks of the resurrection at the end of time, the promise that the children of God have in hand, that God will raise this corruption to incorruption. These will all be infallible proofs that God is at work and speaking. What grace and mercy are displayed here. The Lord is not hidden. He wants us to know who He is, and that's why He works in the lives of sinners. That's why He works in our midst, bringing from death to life. He wants us to know what He does in Christ, fulfilling His promise of sending His Son to be raised for the justification of sinners. We don't need more proof of God's power and mercy than these words. It's the divine response to our cry of hopelessness, of helplessness. What more are you looking for than this divine response? Are you looking for a human response in yourself? You'll never find it. The Lord has decreed this part of His promise, so that we might know His gracious character. He will save all those who come to Him. And all those who come to Him, He will in no wise cast out. Because He speaks and He breathes infallibly.